China is overtaking Russia in terms of developing its hypersonic missile capabilities and may already have the means to strike Washington's forces in the Pacific. This was disclosed by a senior United States U.S. defense official to members. Currently, the U.S. alone does not have a fully operational hypersonic missile. In testimony before the House of Representatives Strategic Forces Subcommittee, Hall Chrysler, the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency's DIA chief science and technology scientist, compared the hypersonic capabilities of Washington's two main rivals. Although China and Russia have conducted many successful hypersonic weapons tests and may have fielded operational systems, China outperforms Russia in support infrastructure and number of systems. Intense and focused. This applies to conventional and nuclear missiles. It said China had conducted a number of hypersonic missile tests, including one involving the DF-17 medium-range ballistic missile. The projectile, he said, has a hypersonic glide vehicle payload and an estimated range of at least 1,600 kilometers, enabling it to reach U.S. military forces in the Western Pacific. The DF-17 missile may have been fielded as early as 2023. As for Russia, it noted that it has deployed 3 hypersonic missile systems: the Kinzhal nuclear-capable air-launched missile, the Avangard strategic range glide vehicle, and the Zircon anti-ship cruise missile. Hypersonic missiles move at high speed and have high maneuverability, which makes them very difficult to intercept. While in recent years both Russia and China have made strides in developing hypersonic technology, the U.S. is widely believed to be lagging behind the two as it has not yet deployed a fully operational weapon of this type. In addition, Russia has deployed its hypersonic capabilities in actual combat. On Thursday, the Russian Defense Ministry stated that the recent massive missile attack on Ukraine's military and energy infrastructure in response to the deadly Kiev terrorist attack crossed the border in the Bryansk region using the Kinzhal hypersonic missile system. On the same day, Ukrainian Air Force spokesman Colonel Yuri Ignat acknowledged that the country's air defenses lack the capability to shoot down hypersonic missiles. The test itself is the first launch of a fully operational hypersonic missile prototype. Previous tests focused on proving booster performance. Hypersonic itself refers to a missile whose speed is 5 times the speed of sound or above Mach 5. Upon separation of the ARRW from the aircraft, the missile reached hypersonic speeds of more than 5 times the speed of sound, completed its flight path and exploded in the terminal area. Indications show that all goals were achieved. ARRW is designed to allow the U.S. to hold fixed, high-value, time-sensitive targets at risk in contested areas. Quoting Space, AGM-183A itself includes a boost glide vehicle, which is a warhead or projectile that slides towards the target after being ejected by a rocket booster. This missile was carried under the wings of aircraft, including the B-52H bomber used in this test flight, before being released. The rocket thrusters then fire, lifting the missile to a certain altitude and speed before ejecting its payload, which triggers a powerful explosion. This weapon does not follow a predictable arc like a ballistic missile. In contrast, the ARRW glides down toward targets along a flatter trajectory and is capable of sudden maneuvers in flight. This capability, along with its extreme speed, makes this weapon extremely difficult to detect, track and defeat with current air defense systems. To that end, the Department of Defense is also developing a new class of interceptors to help counter growing hypersonic threats around the world. According to Air Force technology, the long-range hypersonic missile designed by Lockheed Martin for the U.S. Air Force (USAF) has a contract value of more than $480 million United States dollars. This is the second hypersonic weapon prototype following the Hypersonic Conventional Strike Weapon (HCSW) in August 2018. The HCSW was then cancelled due to budget constraints in February 2020. The USAF conducted the first captive carry flight test of the ARRW missile in June 2019. Test flights of both missiles were completed in August 2020. The ARRW missile was developed as a small air-launched weapon system with a speed of up to Mach 20 and a range of about 925 kilometers.